Howdy folks, friends, and family across the globe, and welcome to part 1 of my revisit playthrough of Deus Ex Game of the Year edition. This is a game I have played a handful of times. Been a while though. I figured, you know what? We did Mankind Divided. We did Human Revolution. I'm going to work on getting Invisible War to work because I have never played that one. And that would wrap them all up. But until then, I'll replay this one. Why? Because, I mean, it never hurts. You know, throw it out there. Put it into the algorithm. That said, do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. I just play games for fun with the sole goals and pretty much invite you on over to hang out on the couch. That's what we're doing now. I am playing in the past. You're watching this in the future, and we're experiencing it together in the present. It's kind of neat. So, despite not doing tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, let's just hang out. Pull up a chair, sit back, relax. We'll play good games. We'll play bad games, old games, and new games. Let's ramble about nothing and everything. Thanks for joining. To my subscribers, thank you. To each and every one of y'all, because if it wasn't for you, these videos wouldn't be happening, and I can promise you this. As long as one of you stays subscribed, the videos will keep on rolling, baby. Drive-by run neck beers at it. Excuse me, I gotta put my hair. I'll recommend. Well, I'm just gonna kind of game it a bit and recommend this game. Yeah, I know. There's a reason it's usually considered a classic, and you'll see as we go along. I have opted to play at the resolution we would have played it back when it released for authenticity's sake. I'm not playing with any mods, nor am I messing with files. If that's something you want to do, you're more than welcome to do it. But I want to show you what you're getting as if you just bought it off the shelf, brought it home, put it in your console, and press start. Alright, we're almost there, don't worry. Okay, excited folks, here's a Red Bull. We do have to go through some training though. And also any sound issues will be adjusted. By next video. Alright. Okay, let's see. Let's do this. We'll probably do that. I think that'd be fair.
Open the door by clicking the right mouse button. The right button uses items in the world. The key on the desk opens encryption-based nanotech locks. When you pick it up, it will automatically be added to your key. Use the key ring to unlock the door and proceed to the next area.
Oh wow, that's saving. Okay. That's neat. Huh. Already you can kind of see like the wow factor, right? We could turn the lamp on and off. What was the other thing? Sorry, I'm trying to open up this can of dip. Don't dip, it's bad for your health. We were able to lock and unlock a door. I mean, it seems... Well, let's put it this way. There are even modern games that don't have that. You know? And one might say, well, oh, sorry. It's not that type of game. Yeah, that's fair.
You're going to get a lot of equipment during these exercises. Press F1 at any time to access the inventory screen, which will let you add and remove items from the tool belt. Press F2 to view your current goals and any notes you may decide to take. On a typical mission, a UNATCO agent's objectives are logged electronically so that he can stay on task at all times. Now pick up a weapon and try to break open those crates. One of them's indestructible, but the others contain things you might find useful. Now pick up the lockpick and use it to open the door. Lockpicking takes time and expends the self-assembling resources of modern lockpicks. Just be patient and remember your training. At higher skill levels, you won't need as much time or lockpick resources to pick a lock. Doors have two strength values. The door strength tells you how much damage your door takes before being destroyed. The lock strength tells you how many lockpicks will be required to pick the lock. Some doors have an infinite strength and an infinite lock strength. That means you have to find a key. The code to the door has been stored in that data cube. Right-click on the data cube to read the contents, then type the code into the keypad. You activate the keypad with the right mouse button, just like you activate a data cube or any object in the world.
Alright.
Use the disposable multi-tools on the table to hack the keypad up ahead. A multi-tool's resources are finite. When a tool is depleted, it becomes useless. The manual describes other uses for the multi-tool. At higher skill levels, you'll need less time and multi-tool resources to hack a given device.
No, that's right. You have to actually use it.
Pick up all munitions and equipment. Thanks for the cooperation, Agent.
That's going to be quick save. That's going to be good. I just have to make sure I don't accidentally hit it.
Lying in front of you is a brave cadet who volunteered to be rendered unconscious for this next training exercise. Highlight and search him to find the key to the medical room. Afterward, pick up his body and place it on the medical table so that one of my aides can revive him once the exercise is over.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out the... Oh, we put it away. There we go.
Good work. I'll get someone down there immediately.
And I'm playing with
to
mouse and
find
keyboard.
Move on to the next step.
I'm sure there's...
You can bet this won't be the last time we send you into a dark room. Turn on your light
a
augmentation.
mod that'll let
Find
you
the
use
exit
the,
on other side.
the controller.
Just press F12 by default. Not a mech, but you're enough of a machine to need repair bots now and then. If you used up some bioelectric energy getting through the dark area, for example, this contraption can charge you back up.
Okay.
Congratulations, you completed phase 1. Move over the ramp into the next rooms to begin learning movement skills. We'll be watching you through the cameras, like the one you can see up in the corner. In the field, remember that terrorists sometimes use cameras like this in their security grids to set off alarms and alert guards to your location. Jump across the platforms. You'll have to crouch to get under those pipes. If you fall, use the stairs to begin again.
How do we crouch? X. That's interesting. Okay, I should have done this before. What is shift? No. I'll get used to it.
You need to go through the door up ahead, but it's blocked. Those wooden crates are too big to jump and too heavy to lift, so use the metal crates near the wall to build steps. To pick up a crate, walk up to it so that it highlights, then click the right mouse button. To drop something you're holding, you can press the tab key by default. Now, go up the ladder at the other end of the room. By default, you look up and use the arrow keys to climb. We get some complaints about this swimming obstacle because the water's contaminated. Recruits forget to grab the hazmat suit and end up in my office. Not pretty. Or they forget that they have to put the suit on by selecting it and pressing the left mouse button. Remember that the hazmat is disposable. You can wear it only once, and it operates only for a fixed duration. Use the ramp on the other side to climb out. These medical bots, normally used for quick healing, are of particular interest to you, JC, because you need a bot's help to install new augmentations. If you took any damage during the swim, now's a good time to get patched up.
Okay. So, looking at this causes some nasty slowdown.
Handle your equipment. That's right. No
So,
cheating.
let me look this up real quick.
Welcome to the combat training area. I am Günther Hermann, and I will be monitoring
We'll see if
your
that
progress
works.
here. We will start with weapon familiarization. Your first exercise will be to learn a little about aiming and targeting. Step up to the shooting range to the west.
Mm-hmm.
The targets are released by using the buttons on the counter. Release the first target and take a few shots with one of the pistols until it is destroyed. Notice the targeting reticle appears when you aim at a target.
Take all the pistols.
Good. If you hold your aim for a few seconds before firing, you will notice the reticle starts out wide and tightens as you hold. The longer you aim at the target without moving, the greater your accuracy will become. Release the second target and aim before shooting this time.
I mean, I kind of already did that. But... needs to work on that quick reload.
Good work.
Reminder, everything's unedited, unscripted, completely unprofessional. It's by design and choice. Try to make it feel like we're really here.
I'm here to pick up all munitions and equipment. Thanks for the cooperation, Agent.
This is a rifle range. Here, you will learn one of the ways skill level makes a difference in your accuracy. Step up to the shooting range. The targets are released using the buttons on the counter. Release the first target and destroy it with the rifle. Use the rifle scope by pressing the left bracket key to turn the scope on.
Left bracket key, oh my god. Excuse me. Not to yawn. Okay, two things. First of all, the left bracket key. That's funny. Second of all, drinks way too much coffee.
Excellent. Now we are going to raise your skill with rifles to master level. Release the second target and destroy it. Good work. As you can see, higher skills give you better range, accuracy, and effectiveness. Proceed to the next area when you're ready.
Alright. We're going to do this instead.
Hand in your equipment. That's right. No cheating.
This is the demolitions training area. First you will learn to use the lamp as a proximity mine. Approach the bay window and you will see a lamp placed on the target board on the black and red wall. Press the first button next to the window and a security bot will be released. Watch as he nears the lamp. Lamps placed on the walls are proximity triggered. you will place your own lamp. Take a lamp from the munitions bay and proceed to the red and black wall below. Get as close to the wall as possible when you place the lamp. If you aren't close enough, the lamp will fall to the ground and detonate.
Alright, you can see because you know you're in the right area because the hand position will change.
Very good, Agent Denton. You may proceed to the next area for more demolitions training.
You'll need a few extra lamps for the demolition. Here, catch.
Next, you will need to breach the doors in the hallway. Throw a lamp down to the end of the hall. Once it blows, proceed down the corridor.
I just like to kick around.
What was that about?
Notice how the wooden door was destroyed and the metal and barbed doors remained. Remember this for future reference. Beyond the destroyed door, you can see a damaged piece of wall. You can also breach with a lamp. Try that now. Excellent. Notice that the wall is opened. Look for other weakened walls such as this, and your lamp and other explosives will allow you to breach them. Continue through that breach and on to the next section.
It is a pretty good
Next section without arms or tools. Rules are rules.
tutorial, to be fair.
The area beyond the door is the grenade defusing facility.
Yep.
Here you will learn how to remove planted explosive devices.
Alright.
At each of the corners of this area, you will find a lamp planted on the wall. You must disarm and remove all 4 lamps before you can proceed to the next section of training. You will need to move up to the lamp quickly and to defuse it by right-clicking. A second right-click will remove the lamp from the wall. A word of warning, Agent Denton. This was a simulated experience. Real lamps will not be so forgiving. You may proceed to the next area.
My word, why am I yawning so much? Oh. It's a late night video, but
Hand in your equipment. That's right. No cheating.
Now you will learn to move quietly and conceal yourself so that you will be able to avoid a confrontation altogether. The test is simple. Get to the far north door without being spotted by the guards below. If one of them sees you, he will sound an alarm and lock the door. Remember, don't let the guards see you. Use the crates for cover and crouch when you move.
and look at that turkey peeking.
know I saw somebody. Thought it was a terrorist. Somebody's there. A guy in civvies.
Always remember the 4 basic tactics to avoid detection. Crouch behind concealment. Stay behind enemies. Move slowly to avoid making noise. And use shadows to conceal yourself. Be alert to every possibility.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea.
Very good. I hope you remember this lesson, Agent. They have assigned us to be partners, and I will not stop to hold your hand and repeat myself when we are facing a real enemy.
Now for the last test. You have to find a way across the river to the exit on the other side. There's more than one way to get there, depending on your approach and the skills you want to use. It's up to you. Make use of the IFF system to identify enemies. The crosshairs will highlight red over enemies, green over allies, and white over neutrals.
Yeah. And this is just a tutorial. It was optional.
Step up to each hologram for more info. When you're through, go out the opposite door. The NSF, the biggest terrorist threat in the U.S. This national militia group thinks it is fighting the Second American Revolution. The deployment of UNATCO troopers is the central component of all UN peacekeeping occupations. This Page Industries walking turret, marketed to governments worldwide, is the workhorse of most national military forces. Due to the heavy armor, they take little damage from ordinary bullets. If you come up against a bot, you should use an EMP grenade, scrambler grenade, or some kind of explosive. An inexpensive security bot, a favorite of third world countries and corporate security divisions. Not so mobile, but don't be fooled. We've lost plenty of agents to its well-armored assault gun. Like other bots, it's difficult to damage with ordinary bullets.
Alright. Let's get it on. Oh wait, we're not done yet.
This is the old augmentation technology, hopefully about to be phased out. Notice the reliance on electronics and servo mechanics, a maintenance nightmare. If I had 2 credits for every repair manual that made me file in my office in the med lab. The Coalition's new nano-augmented agents are nearly indistinguishable from the general population, except that you and your brother don't know how to smile, even for a picture.
Sufficiently impressive, an early success for the whole organization.
Thanks. You from the United Nations?
Your augmentations are a go. The real test comes next. Active duty.
I'm ready, sir.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Here we go. I'll try and get more chatty as time goes on, but for now, I'm gonna keep it quiet. Oh, never mind. Because of the nature of the game, we'll just do medium. Yeah, Denton's is fine. Alright, crap. I forgot there's like skill points and skill levels. Yeah, I like to cover my bases with that. Combat, we can kind of lean on skilling up.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
Old men playing at running the world. The world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to
Forgot about
Vandenberg.
those.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience. And their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. If necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon, that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its kings. Not better than kings. Gods.
Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust the sound for sure.
I spill my drink.
Alright. So, the game starts off with a bang. That's always a good thing. Also, it starts you off right from the get-go.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
Yeah, thanks.
Paul, I thought you were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice.
Brother.
What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation. All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware. Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow.
I just want to point out that if they upgraded the graphics for this game, and I don't mean that they really need to, I think the game looks amazing for its age. This game would still do really well, I feel.
The crossbow. Sometimes you've got to make a silent takedown. Good thinking. With these tranquilizer darts, you'll have another non-lethal way to take down an enemy in addition to the prod. I get the idea. What's the first move? I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the north dock, a UNATCO informant will give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting, though, if you found a back way to the statue. I'll see how it looks on shore. Your primary objective is the makeshift command center the terrorists have installed at the top of the statue. But don't forget about Agent Herman. We think he's being held on the ground floor.
Okay.
What are my orders when I reach the command center? Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why the terrorists would risk an open assault.
Blech. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of stems in this can for some reason. Alright, so I'm opting to go stealth this time. We do have an inventory to manage.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper.
I mean, it looks great, and it still plays smooth. Well, there's no water effects causing me to freak out.
You just gonna stay here? There's been some activity at sea. I'm going to watch the coast. Why'd they bring you back to New York? I don't know what they have planned. I messed up an assassination attempt on one of the triad leaders in Hong Kong. UNATCO pulled you out? It's a long story. You better head to the statue.
Again, I'm really impressed with
Which triad was UNATCO targeting? We'll talk about that later. How was your graduation?
Even this.
I want to hear what happened.
Who knew? Walk
I
up
wish
to
I
him
could
and
have
talk.
come. At the time, I could have cared less that Mom and Dad came to mine, but it was a good thing. The UN threw a dinner in honor of me, the first nano-augmented agent. I didn't know that. Guess I must be old news. Dad made a toast. I don't know if you remember his old brown suit. A toast? That doesn't sound like our father. It was hard for him in front of the diplomats, but he savored every moment. Strange how proud he could be when so much was due to our augmentations. Yes, he was proud. I believe that much. It was nice to have done something for him and Mom. I wish someone could have been there for you. I'm used to being on my own. One can be too self-sufficient, I'm coming to believe.
And that's that. Just mind-blowing. Even still. And you'll understand more.
What's your take on the situation, Corporal?
As we go along.
Bots have them bottled up, sir. We'd go right in if it weren't for the whole back order.
How'd they get one of our agents?
Gunter went rogue on us. When the order came, he wouldn't pull back. Now you get to bail him out. They come this way, I got them, sir.
Take that trash bag. That's right, I remembered this. I don't remember if there was anything else under here. That's the only one I remember. And the other thing I can remember from this game is don't waste your time with excuse me, upgrading swimming. That uses ammo. And there is freedom to play. If I wanted to, I could. Well, I'll show you.
You out of your mind?
You could do that. Why would you want to? Well, giving players agency. That's why you'd want to. Okay.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
And here we go. No, get used to me saving like a mother in this game. It's gonna be happening. And a lot. Let's Dishonored this. Okay. I don't know why he took so many shocks. I'm gonna use this as practice for the rest of the game, more or less. So. First video, we'll try to get through the beginning area. But I'm gonna get a feel for things. Normally, I'd go guns blazing.
Freight base is under lockdown till the danger's gone, Agent Denton.
Right. How you guys holding up?
UNATCO command made us pull back. I guess for Gunther's sake. What's the deal? We're ready to go in.
taking a minimum force approach. We're cops after all.
Ask me. I think we should frag them all. You trespass on UNATCO property, you get pumped full of lead.
When due process fails us, we really do live in a world of terror.
Thought you nanowogs were supposed to be badass killing machines. Guess I was wrong.
Guess so.
Some advice. You get out there, you're gonna have to tangle with some real sons of bitches. Best thing is to pick them off from 50 or 100 paces with a scope. I scored an extra one from a couple of thugs we dropped down by the dock. You can have it for 700 credits. I also picked up some 10mm ammo and some crossbow darts. Say 200 for one and 60 for the other.
Shouldn't you turn that stuff over to the quartermaster?
Sure, I will. As long as Command has the rest of us on parade drill, someone might as well put this hardware to use.
Here's 60 for the tranquilizer darts.
So much for that minimum force approach.
What?
Better have the right equipment, or you'll be...
I'll check back with you later.
Trank darts are minimum force approach.
Welcome aboard, Agent. Everything was clear an hour ago. Then, boom.
Okay. There will be saves coming. Alright. I love cyberpunk stuff. And look.
Oh.
Nope. Okay. Mankind Divided and Human Revolution are okay games, but I don't know. They didn't quite hit the same tone and feel as this one.
Welcome aboard, Agent. Everything was clear an hour ago. Then...
Better have the right equipment.
I'll check back with you later.
Be careful. The NSF has set up patchwork security systems here.
Alright. Looks to be the front entrance. Now I could use the in-game notes, but I'm just gonna write it down. NSF 001. Smash the state. And I could also just look up the codes, but let's try and play this without do that.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
I saw somebody. Maybe just pig.
Oops, saw me. Yeah, obviously you saw me.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
My word. I shouldn't have gone with the crossbow.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
We'll just put you in the corner over here. How y'all doing, by the way? You having a good day? Let me know down below in the comments.
I think we've got an intruder. I think I'm safe here in the shadows.
We'll see if we can try and make this work. Normally I just go for the objectives, but I want to...
Who was that? I didn't see a uniform. Fascist.
Thought we were safe in the shadows. I guess we weren't. Or we weren't in the shadows enough. I mean, this looks dark enough.
That's him. He's a cop. God damn.
Okay. We'll live with the decision. There's a robot.
It all happened an hour ago. The barge docked and the NSF moved right on in, offloading the cargo into speedboats. Our undercover man, Harley Philbin, should be somewhere out on the docks now.
Okay. Jumping can be kind of a pain.
time you showed up.
Iron and copper. The statue is copper on an iron frame, right?
Password's enough, pal. Don't think you know something about the lady I don't. My dad did tours out here.
I heard that you can get inside.
Depends. You get your man out, take back the statue, whatever. But I know the commander and I don't want to see him get hurt. Here's a picture so you don't make a mistake.
You can trust me.
I'll take your word. Here's the key to the front entrance. The commander's not much of a soldier. He'll surrender as soon as he sees you. I need him alive because he's my main contact at the NSF. If he's dead, I don't have much of a business.
Thanks. You with Philbin?
I get a cut for bringing him over.
Tell me what you know about the NSF operation.
I'm not that high level. The more elite troops, they're the ones that took over the ship and unloaded it into speedboats. I think we're supposed to be a diversion.
A ship?
That's all I know. The commander gave me a 10mm clip, a box of 30-06 ammo, and some crossbow darts and said, keep your head down. Huh, like I'm gonna take on your NATCO troops. Want 'em? You can have the clip for 175, the 30-06 for 300, and the darts for 50. But if I was you, I'd avoid a head-on attack altogether and not even use the key Philbin got. I'd go in the statue from the back. Less security that way.
I'll give you 50 for the darts.
The commander's the whole reason my neighborhood turned into a war zone. Somebody should stick him full of these things like a roast pig.
Okay.
How do you know so much about the commander?
He's my main contact in the NSF. I need him alive and out on bail.
UNATCO will probably keep him in custody.
At least he has a chance if he's alive. I warned him, you know. I said right to his face, don't take weapons into the lady. That makes you as bad as UNATCO.
Don't forget, it was the NSF that C4'd the statue in the first place. UNATCO's here to put the pieces back together.
Ask me, I think the government did it. They want people to think the NSF are terrorists.
Developers, if you worked on this
I better
game,
get paid good for this.
Sure you can't buy some ammo?
Tell me a bit about the direction for the voice acting, because I really like the voice acting. It's I'm not gonna say it's cheesy because it's not. It's very, I don't know, almost like film noir, you know.
No thanks.
Where, by the way, do we see our money? That's Stogie. Oh, credits there. Okay. Alright. Let me check something. Should we start over? Okay, the gap gun is what people recommend. It's a rocket. That is my normal way to go through things, is loud and angry. But, yeah, we'll stick with the decision we made. Can we not fit through there? Yes, we can't. Okay. I'm assuming that's the back way. I don't remember. So again, terrorists, where are they? Took over Statue of Liberty. Oh crap, stop. Two darts makes them go down quicker, so. There's a rat. Ooh, dirty rat. Oh, the great James Cagney. As long as we don't hear an alarm blaring, we are pretty gosh darn good.
This power box must have been damaged in the raid. Don't cross through the arcs. I'm also picking up an EMP field here. If you're not careful, it'll suck away your bioelectrical energy.
So as you can see, multiple ways. We could either go through the front door. We can go through the back. There's a lot of different solutions. I have no idea what that box is for them. It usually pays to kind of go around. As you saw, we got exploration points. You're gonna use that to... I don't remember how that works. Okay. Oh, different ammo types. I forgot about that. Anyways, we're going to use that to level up. How do we level up? Good question. Skills. So we have 750 skill points. To use, we need 3,100 to go to the next there. 36 for those. 2,000 for that. The only other one of these we might want to look at is maybe medicine. Low-tech weapons is fine. But I just stick with pistols. From what I remember, they're pretty good. I mean, they don't set off any alarm. I don't really care. They're shooting at me.
God damn. 30 credits says I got this one.
If I'm remembering correctly, in the end, we're going to end up losing all our gear anyways, but again, I want to get practicing as much as I can, because this is going to be the easiest part of the game. And the less we have to worry about, the more safe zones we can create to run away or to avoid danger. There we go. Multi-tools and lockpicks. Those are going to be what you want. Alright, we're going to go in the back entrance. Because outside of the robot, I think the outside's pretty secure. The great thing about the game, design-wise, is it rewards you for how you play by doing things. I can't remember if you get experience for completing objectives, but for the most part, it's going to be actually how you explore or do things. And there is fall damage from what I remember. Be careful. Huh. Speaking of... Well, we lucked out with that, didn't we? not mean to hit that. Let's do a little bit of nah. Let's save scum, but man, they're really going for the torso, huh? Gosh darn. Oh, perfect. You know what I like about this game? It's not... I mean, you have to pay attention, but it's very, very chill.
I saw somebody. Maybe just a homeless guy.
Problem is they're starting to run out of trank darts. We'll save scum a bit. Just because I don't want to run out of trank darts. Wait, what? should pay more attention. That'll be my one mulligan. Though I've probably taken like 4 or 5 already. Alright. I gotta move my foot. I'm starting to fall asleep. Where'd the other guy go? Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's bring you back up here. Cold sweat, 40-ounce malt liquor. Never let them see your cold sweat. All right. Coughing nails. Nice. It's like death sticks. I think that's just the entrance in there. Well, they saw me. Oh, well, it was not worth it.
Wait, quiet.
Fascist.
Just go and beat up on him with this.
I swear I heard something.
Holy crap. I've been doing it wrong. Okay,
I think we got cops.
Just Half-Life to it. Okay. Well, if anything, alright, that's gonna be another mulligan. We learned we need to get that guy. Because he has strength darts. And we want those. As long as the alarm doesn't go off. I don't care if they see me. I'll take it.
Huh? Take him out.
Hey, there's 2 people here. Ah, okay. That's how we do that. I can't tell. Does he have a No, looks like he's got a gun.
This security setup is strictly amateur stuff. Keep an eye out for ways to bypass it. These old pre-millennial buildings are riddled with ventilation shafts and maintenance tunnels.
Okay. It's locked. Alright. Let's see about this. 2300234558. I'm in. Where is the ATM? Is it any ATM, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. Really? Can we not?
Quiet. I think we got cops.
Alright. I guess I could just ramp up the brightness. How much is it? It's just one lockpick. Okay.
Is someone there?
Oh, I missed him.
Wait, quiet.
Forget it. I was hearing things.
Take him out. Is someone there?
Ah, I don't want the alarm to go off.
Thought I saw someone. A guy in a coat.
There's a second guy. I figure out where he's at. And the game opens up more. I mean, this isn't even... Once you start getting augmentations and whatnot. These are like just the minimum toolkits.
They found us. Fascist.
Damn. Alright. New approach. Also, what time is it? Yeah, we got time. If you've got time, I've got time.
I think Gunther is being held behind this laser-triggered alarm. If you don't want to set off the alarm, you can either hack the control panel in the doorway or find a way around. My blueprint of the statue shows a few air shafts.
Alright, so this is the way to go. It's just how do we get to him? Well, here's a good time to try this out. there's one guy here. There's two guys there. Let's see if this will headshot take him out in one hit. If so, it's more about stealth than non-lethality, all things considered.
They found us. Take him out.
Well, while we're at it, let's just test it. You know?
Is someone there?
Yeah, we'll just, you know what? Forget it. They turned the alarm off, so.
That's him. We're busted.
We're just gonna pile a bit of bodies. So we wasted all that money on those trank darts. That's fine, it was practice. Alright, not enough room in my inventory. What do I have that I... That's gonna be our guy, right? Yeah, we're just gonna go loud. I was gonna try and do stealth. I don't have the patience.
Gunther's in that room, one of our top agents.
Can we destroy this? No. Okay. We gotta figure out how to turn off the cameras. Good news is, as long as we're doing that, we're fine. We just wait. I need to find a control room somewhere. Come on, dude. I know your patrol path comes around here.
Stay cool. The guy's still around.
I'm back into our little hidey hole. In the statue ruins. Where is that at? Is there a map? There is a map. Oh, okay. Account number, what was it? 230023 4558. All right. Thank you. Yeah, we're just gonna go loud in this. If we can. He's unconscious. Alright. I guess he lives. For now. Alright. P520, what is that? Arg. Oh, that's all it is? Okay. Alright. I want to find... Oh, up here.
Good. You're nearing the command center. Agent Herman remains in captivity on the ground floor, but we can probably get him out. Keep moving. Some news, JC. The NSF targeted a shipment of the plague vaccine Ambrosia. We can't locate it. See if the leader will surrender when you reach the command post. We'd like to interrogate him.
Let's get out of it. Who was the fascist?
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go in loud.
Easy. We want you to take this one alive and conscious. Find out what you can about the shipment, then turn him over to one of the troopers.
Don't shoot. I surrender.
So you think you know better than FEMA what to do with this month's Ambrosia shipment?
You're too late. It's on its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
Tell me about the shipment, and I'll order the troops to pick you up as a prisoner instead of a corpse.
Ask away. We already won this round.
Where are you taking it?
We're just giving ordinary people the same chance to survive as the bureaucrats in Washington.
You'll have to unload in New York because the choppers would spot you at sea.
I think the government made the plague on purpose to get rid of the population growth.
Well done. I will pass on your orders to the troopers. Report back to base on the west side of the island. Mission complete.
Wait, what? No, I don't want to do that. I want to save the other guy. But...
Some news, JC. The NSF targeted a shipment of the plague vaccine Ambrosia. We can't locate it. See if the leader will surrender when you reach the command post. We'd like to interrogate him.
I was told...
I got this one.
There was a way to disable the cameras and crap. Guess not. Well, let's do that. And then let's do this. And then let's, go back down. Figure this out.
Who's there? I guess it's nothing.
Nope, it's nothing at all. Alright. Nope. Damn you nose. Follow your nose. What's this? Multi-tool? Dallas multi-pass. Alright, I gotta look this up. Sorry. Okay, to the left of the statue's front door. Not sure what that's implying. But we'll find out. To the left of the statue's front door. Why would you put Okay, it is not there. Well, let's bypass that just for now. Okay. Maybe this 230023. That is not it. Cancel. Okay. So
Agent, open the door.
I am not leaving here or ending this video until we figure out where the hell this is. The Gep gun is the best choice, is useful for destroying turrets, robots, locked doors, cannot be obtained until the third mission. Okay. So, the Gep gun. Just get the Gep gun. Well, regardless, we're gonna go do this. Maybe I'll use the wiki a little bit. We have to go to the North Docks. Where's that at? North Dock. Alright, we've been to the North Dock. Excuse me, my nose is acting the fool. We'll go this way. I don't think we have any resistance. Ooh. Alright. Backtracking. Well, practice going down ladders. Oh, wow, it's actually pretty easy. Some of these older games especially can be kind of rough to do that. It was over here. There's an exploration bonus we can get, so. I was told. Alright, so what does that mean? Well, let's drop that. Let's drop this. Let's use that. And that. Oh, they heal. Okay. What do these do then? 2 points. 2 points. Okay. Oh, yeah, because we drank. This is what it looks like to be drunk, apparently. You son of a... Enough points, huh? Oh, multiple upgrades, right? I got it. Let's move this here. Move you over. Hopefully this gives us enough space to pick this up. Yep, okay, we're good. I'd say it's worth it. Alright. So yeah, don't forget to go check that out. Okay. Okay. Now we're more or less back to where we were. I think I have the password written down. I gotta look at my cheat sheet here that I wrote. Okay, yeah. I think I got it. NSF.
Glad you're not hurt, Agent.
Command should not have left us to be surrounded.
Risk is part of the job. I think you lucked out this time.
Agent Navarra and I were ready to go in, but for no reason they said pull back. I do not retreat. Please give me a weapon and move out of the way.
First thing is to get you out of here. I'll handle the enemy.
Excuse that I have forgotten your brother Paul Denton and the infinite power of nano-augmentation.
I just can't spare any arms. Please retreat
Yeah,
to a
I ain't
safe
giving you my
location.
gun.
Go ahead. Advance up the stairs to the command center at the top. I will take my rusty metal bones and sweep away into the junk pile. Now I see the reason for the pullback. They wanted to show off their new nano-augmentation technology. I will not interfere with your demonstration.
And that's why I wanted to do the secondary before going up there and wrapping this up. Because that got us what? 150 it said? Alright, let's do this. So it could have been that easy. Just go upstairs, take care of 2 guys. But I like to explore, look around. I'm sure you do too.
Easy. We want you to take this one alive and conscious. Find out what you can about the shipment, then turn him over to one of the troopers.
And the best part, it's not like typical games where once you beat the level, you get an ending screen. The game kind of doesn't stop. There's times where there will be transitions, but for the most part, you usually have to make your way to them.
Don't shoot.
So you think you know?
You're too.
Tell me about this.
Ask her.
Where are you taking?
We're just giving order.
You'll have to unload.
I think the gun.
Very early.
Just answer the question.
Don't believe me? It's all in the numbers. For 100 years, there's been a conspiracy of plutocrats against ordinary people.
Do you have a single fact to back that up?
Number 1. In 1945, corporations paid 50% of federal taxes. Now they pay about 5%. Number 2. In 1900, 90% of Americans were self-employed. Now it's about 2%.
So?
It's called consolidation. Strengthen governments and corporations, weaken individuals. With taxes, this can be done imperceptibly over time.
The chief finally let us loose. We were right behind you and cut through them like a hot knife.
I guarantee you that the interrogation staff at UNATCO will not be as forbearing as I am.
Yeah, the secret police. You're just bullies for a completely illegitimate government in Washington.
We will locate that shipment one way or another.
The entire executive branch is handpicked. 19 of the last 23 U.S. presidents have been members of the Trilateral Commission. The Trilateral Commission is financed by the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds. Don't tell me.
That's a think tank. Anyone can become a member.
But not everyone does. That's why they call it the secret government.
I'll take it from here.
You can't fight ideas with bullets. Did you ever ask what it's for? The surveillance, the police, the shoot-on-sight laws. Is that freedom?
Good work, Agent.
Your NatCo teaches teenagers to fight when it still seems like a game. And look at you. You're a killing machine.
Who's the scary one, huh? Me or you?
We're gonna lock this guy away for a long time.
Yeah, I'm talking to him here.
The more of us you kill, the more that secessionism lives in the hearts of the people. Ever wonder why big car companies pay 2% tax while the guys on the assembly line pay 40?
Good work, Agent.
Shut up.
Corporations are so big you don't even know who you're working for. That's terror. Terror built into the system.
Good work, Agent.
Ever wonder why big car companies pay 2% tax while the guys on the assembly line pay
You don't have
40?
enough room for that? You better believe we do have enough room for that. We will drop this for now. Pick that up. Can I spend it? I need a med bot. Okay. Between what and this? This and the knife? The knife is 5. Alright. We'd rather have crowbar. Because I think it does... Oh no, that does less damage than the crowbar. Huh. Or the baton.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah.
Good work, Agent.
Alright. Should be able to go out the front door now, right? Yeah.
They sent us in to pick up the pieces. We've already searched the bodies and delivered the enemy munitions to the quartermaster. Don't worry about the bodies. We'll handle the cleanup. Someone should have put a slug in the commander's head.
That I'll take. Alright, kind of want to keep going, but this has already been a pretty long video. No, we gotta report to headquarters, so.
I guess you were just following orders up there. Benson touched off a gas trap.
Which means that's where we're going. But before we do that, let's go see if our brother's over here. Talk to him. Nope. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and call it once we get up here. Thanks for joining me to where it all began with Deus Ex. Obviously, yeah, look at that. That's fine, though. Already enjoying it more than I did even Revolution or Mankind Divide. I do think the gameplay holds up really well. And you'll see there's a lot more to come. Phrasing. Got it. And it looks good. I mean, yeah, that's got that, like, weird draw distance fading in kind of thing, right? But actually, it's kind of neat to think about it. Better than how some games do it. Yeah, for the day and age that this game came out, it's really still impressive what they pulled off. That said, to my subscribers, Y'all stay awesome and you have an amazing day, or if you prefer, stay amazing, have an awesome day. Drive by Redneck and Beers, I'll catch you around. Till next time, folks, you make sure you have yourselves a very good morning, a very good afternoon, and an outstandingly wonderful night.